Kevin here from Performance Fuel Injection Systems. Today we got this 66 Corvette equipped with a 327, 350 horse, 4-speed manual transmission. What we're going to do is we're going to convert this car to throttle body fuel injection. One of the biggest things that I get from customers is they want everything to look factory under the hood. So other than a few wires, a few sensors, most everything will be looking the same. We're going to try to use the same air cleaner with all the decals on it. Try to do as very little as possible modifications to the engine and to the body. We will try to use holes in the firewall that are already there. We are going to put spacers on so we don't have to tap into any of the manifolds or the blocks. So if you have any questions, feel free to call us or visit us on the web at pfisys.com. Our phone number is 517-975-4770. What we're going to do is, you can see the engine compartment is pretty much untouched, unmolested, very, very stock looking. We're going to remove the air cleaner. You can see the carburetor there is a 4-barrel Holly. We have the adapter plate that we will be removing the carburetor, putting an adapter plate on, and then to support the throttle body injection. I also noticed that in the manifold there's nothing else drilled or tapped to use a coolant sensor. So we have bought a spacer that we're going to put underneath the thermostat housing that already has the 3/8 for the coolant sensor. Now there's 2 of them in here, so we will probably just be putting a plug in this. The reason why we're doing this is just in case the guy wants to return this all back to stock. Someday he may want to. If he's going to sell it, he may get more money out of it if he has all the parts to return it to stock. We're going to take the distributor out. We've purchased a tack drive electronic distributor that we will be converting, and we'll be adding an ignition module so that this will be a complete spark fuel delivery system, which in that case is where your fuel economy comes and also your cold starting comes. Okay, we've got the antifreeze drained out of the car right now, and this is what I was telling you about. We're going to put a spacer in to put the coolant sensor in, and this is actually where it'll go right where the thermostat was. We take the old thermostat out. This will go in on that. The thermostat will go on top of that now, and then we're going to put this on top. We've removed the carburetor and the linkage, and we've removed the distributor and the coil. Now these old cars had oil-filled coils, so we're going to put an MSD blaster coil, and that's going to fit right in there. And then we've also got a tack drive HEI distributor to take the place of the points distributor. Notice I have this little strip right here. This was number 1 cylinder. We brought the engine up on number 1, top dead center, pulled the distributor. So this little strip right here is where the rotor was pointing to number 1. We pulled the distributor. Before I did that, I marked all the wires where they came off. We know that this is number 1. So on the small block Chevy, the firing order is on the front of the manifold. We will probably next put the adapter plate on with the throttle body. We're going to button up this area here on the thermostat housing. We'll put the distributor in, and then we'll wire it up, and we're going to be running the harness through the firewall. We've noticed that we've got a hole in the firewall that some of the original wiring came through. so we're not going to have to drill a hole in this gentleman's car, which, in my mind, here we go again, let's try to leave everything stock without modifying this as much as we possibly can. The finished product now, we have put the chrome cover over the distributor and the coil, and we've tried to do as much as we can without disturbing the originality of the vehicle. We put the adapter in here where our coolant sensor went. We've actually put this spacer on the throttle body so we can hook up the original breather tube that goes down to the block. And one nice thing about this whole kit here is now everything goes right back on just like the car was originally new, and it looks beautiful. It really does. It makes for a really nice installation. If I can get this thing in here. So, and then the air cleaner goes back on, and when it's all said and done, voila, it looks just like the car when it rolled off the showroom floor. One nice thing about this, in which I get calls all the time, is people don't want to disturb the originality look. And as you can see, this thing looks very original, and it's a beautiful car to begin with. And we have all the original chrome cover, the original air cleaner. Other than a few extra wires, you're never going to know it. Here's the beauty of fuel injection. Fires right up. It'll have a high idle and then it will come down. But mostly, turn the key, start the engine, and you're ready to go. Remember, here at Performance Fuel Injection, we don't gas it, we inject it.